Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I tried making a video like this before, but things kept going wrong, so we're gonna try it today. People share their parents' toxic behaviors online. Ew, this might hit hard. Want it? Thanks a lot, Mom. So let's see what we got. Need to let you guys know the kids and I tested positive for COVID. Are you feeling sick? Yes, we had last week. You were positive last week and didn't tell me? Oh. Yeah, you might want to disclose that stuff if you're feeling sick or anything, so that people know to avoid you. Okay? It's all your fault. Oh boy. My overprotective Catholic mother just told me this lockdown is God's way of telling me I go out too much. So everybody, this entire pandemic's my fault for not staying home. My bad. Ugh, Jesus. Parents always gotta find some stupid reason to bring their religions in there into stuff and then just blame somebody else. It's almost like those parents that keep saying that everything is because you're always on your phone. I got diarrhea. Oh, probably because you're always on that damn phone. It's like, how the fuck? Like, there's no correlation, okay? Utter bullshit. A little bit of an over-exaggeration. Happy Mother's Day to the woman who called the cops on me when she didn't find me in my room sleeping in the middle of the night and thought I snuck out of the house. I was downstairs in the kitchen eating cereal and also 22. Jesus. You really gotta bother the police for something that trivial? Oh, my 22-year-old is not home. Go find a missing person. You didn't check the house? And plus, again, they're an adult. If they want to go out of the house, that's their choice. They're an adult. Like, criminy. YouTuber parents. Oh, I can see where this is coming from. Imagine coming home with your report card and your parents do a react video. Yeah. Of course, the red arrow. Red arrow, red arrow! It's like, is this kid not entitled to privacy? Instead, everything's got to be documented and put all over the internet. Come on, the world doesn't need to know. Unrealistic standards. Dishes done by 3 p.m. Okay. I get home at 3. Is 3:15 okay? If I look at the cameras and they're not done by 3, there will be consequences. Can't have them done that fast. It's 3 now and the dishes aren't done. That's a day of no Wow! Are you kidding me? You expect the dishes to be done the very minute they get home? What a control freak! Day of no tech, dishes done a bit extreme. A bit? Look at the timetable! Like, Jesus, what a terrible parent. Bad Mom's Club. Okay. I'm a bad mom because I sent my kid to school today after they called me yesterday and say corona test was positive. My defense, I already had plans for lunch and an appointment scheduled to get my hair done. Don't have to cancel last minute. He said he felt fine anyway, and besides, nothing more than a cold. Oh, God, you stupid woman. You stupid woman. Trust me when I say this. It may feel like it's nothing more than the flu or a cold or anything, but it is more than that. Again, like, I know I went through it last year, and I can compare the symptoms and the feeling kind of like a cold with a bit more oomph, but it's not just a cold, okay? And then you want your kid to go there and be exposed at school to other people? No. Shut the toilet seat or else. Oh, no. Toilet seat up. Every time I see this an hour, you can't use the computer that day. Not telling you can. It's very inconsiderate and keeps happening. Having you drug tested by the grades in this. Get it together. Don't tell me you are sorry. Really? You're gonna punish them for an hour of no computer time just because they leave the toilet seat up? Ay, ay, ay. So jumps to conclusions saying he's on drugs. His grades are down. What is with people always thinking everything's involving drugs, huh? Not the favorite child. Oh, no. Never forget when my sister hit my car, and her and my mom kept it a secret from me. Noticed while on campus and filed a police report and everything, come mom crying, and she really had the audacity to say, I hope they find who did it, sweetie. It be your own mom. Yeah, hide stuff from your kids. This love is conditional. Hey Mom, honestly, there's something I haven't told you guys because I've been nervous by your guys' reaction, but I've been dating a girl named Blank for over a year now. She's calling me to talk about it, but I didn't want you guys to be mad at me. Well, I guess you can pay your schooling. I'll not continue paying. Make your life as you please. Wow. Pretty fucking extreme. When Mom joins the WhatsApp cult... Oh, great. Mom put an onion in the corner of every room in the house because WhatsApp advised her to. Speak of WhatsApp, mother cult. Unable to... Oh my god. What? Yeah, I don't even know what to think of this. I mean, the house probably doesn't smell very good, though. Yeah, good worse. Could have been mothballs. What about the oils? Need some suggestions? My 6-year-old son is a pain in every nerve I have. Super moody, angry, lazy, sneaky, defiant, knows everything, etc. I know, a typical teenager, but I was a teenage girl once and never remember ever being this bad with my mom. He refuses to use the oils I give him, the soaps I provide, even the supplements I suggest he use. Tells me he prefers a chemically laden store-bought stuff. Wants none of these oil things. I sneak oils into his food, spray his room pillow when not looking. Couldn't clean laundry. Oh my god. So first of all, hold on. First, 16, you're in that teenage years, puberty, it's like still playing a factor into their life, and now you're trying to push oils on them. Just stop trying to force stuff on your kids. Like, what is wrong with you? Blanket privileges revoked. Oh, I can tell this is going to be dark. I got mad at my mom since my dad pays all the bills and I do all the cleaning. What's her use to the family? I was grounded from April to September in my room. She took my blankets, so I slept on a mattress for 5 months straight. Really? That's the extent? Can't have blankets for 5 months? Like, Jesus! Golly. Taking it too far. It happens when little boys are disrespectful. Anyone just this crazy or just... Are you serious? You took his Xbox One S and smashed it with a hammer? Look, I know the Xbox One S is pretty easy to try to get your hands on and cheap and everything like that, but this is a console you're talking about and smashing with a hammer. Like, I hate when parents do this. They think the only way to discipline is to just destroy shit. Find her snake. Let's see. Please help me get my snake back. My mom blank stole my snake while I was out of town and sold her on Facebook. Please, I will buy her back from you. So, like, what was the mom's reason for doing this? Like, come on, this is not your property, mother. Just, no. Selling everything until there's nothing left. The saga continues. Our son refuses to put clothes away, so we sold his dresser. He won't make his bed? Get rid of the bed. Please don't message me about how cruel... You're calling it... Hold on. She has the audacity to say, this is called tough love. Where's he supposed to sleep, then? Oh my god. Like, just let the guy... just let your kid be. The dreaded missed call. Oh, no. Yeah, calls every few minutes. Like saying 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 9, 10, 10, 12, 12, 13. And right above it, it said, told my mother if I had anything left over after moving, I'd think about giving her some money. So it responds to me saying, I don't think I want to. Like, calling that often? Like, oh, you didn't answer this minute, I'm gonna call again and again and again until you answer. Like, my uncle does the same thing. Like, if he has a call, he's gonna call. If you don't answer the phone, he'll call until you pick up. But it's just like this frequently? Jesus, this is within the not even 10 minutes. A tattoo for a 5-year-old? Oh, okay, no, come on. You wanna know a place to take Jackson for a tattoo? Because he's so young, I don't know any place that'll do it myself. And why would you put a tattoo on a 5-year-old? Like, first of all, the kid should be... If somebody's gonna get a tattoo, they should have to consent themselves. And B, tattoos are not painless. Okay, like, I'm not gonna read through this, but it's just like... That's a stupid idea. Kid's not behaving? Dump them on an island. What? Tough love, a rebellious teenager was dumped on a desert island by her parents in hopes she'd grow up. That's your idea? You're gonna desert your kid on an island. I feel so sorry for the kid. I don't care if the kid's being rebellious or anything, but dropping off on a deserted island? It says right here, they dropped her off on a deserted island to fend for herself and think about her actions. I don't think, seeing how she's like a teenager or anything, she's probably doesn't have those kind of survival skills to know what to do in this situation. Let's see, scaring your kids? Not cool. I just told my kid, oh no, the monsters are coming, quickly turned off the lights and closed the bathroom door that had no windows for 20 full seconds. And opened the door and turned the light on. Utter terror on her face made my entire day. She's 3, about to trip. You're really going to traumatize your kid like that? I mean, then saying other people not being able to tell me what to do, the best part of having my own kid. So you have no remorse for traumatizing your child. And toddlers that age are still developing. You're going to give them serious, like, traumatic experiences there. How'd she even do that? This is what you do when your child refuses to give you her password. It's time for phone check. To pretend like you don't know the password. Well, you won't need the password anymore. Can't use it now. So, are you serious? So because she didn't want to give you her phone password, you destroyed her phone, and then saying down here, if anybody give her another phone, I'm going to do the same thing to that one. Bitch, phones are not cheap. Oh my god, you stupid cow. Have a bad Christmas. Let's see, PayPal me the money. Now, Sam. Not sending you any money. Yes, you are. No, I am not. You will send me it, or you will not see my sister this Christmas. That is promised. What? Hold on. I want it anyway if you're going to be there. I need to buy a new car. Coward. Cool. I don't care. It's the money you deserve me. Not sending any fucking money. Alright, Samson, have a bad Christmas. Wow. So you want your son to have a bad Christmas because he's not sending you money. Like, between yourself and your child, you're more likely to be making more money, seeing how you probably have more job experience and everything in whatever career field you got. If not, then that's on you, dude. Bad advice. Never tell your child to follow their heart or that you just want them to be happy or successful. Tell them to obey God and seek it. Oh my. Here I go. No, I'm skipping this one. No. Anything religion related, I'm passing through. Because reading that is just, no. No, thank you. Reading is bad for you. Parents, let's talk about sex time. How do you get your kids to read less? They're wanting to read 6+ hours a day. I feel like they should only be reading at most 1 hour a day. All this reading is bad for your brain and eyes. Gonna kill their mental health. They never want to do anything else. All they want to do is read. Fantasy, story-driven, real life, etc. Aren't learning anything by reading this. This sounds like the kind of logic somebody has for trying to stop their kids from playing video games rather than reading. I mean, a lot of parents, they want their kids to read. They want kids to be educated and do something that they feel is going to be good for them. Like I said, normally this is the type of logic you have for parents trying to vilify video games, saying, oh, these kids are playing video games too long. But now you're saying kids are reading too much? What do you want for your kids? Move back home, now! You have until tomorrow to move back home. Living with your girlfriend will not be tolerated, or else what? You don't pay my bills, you don't have any control in the matter. No control, I am your mother. You will do as I say. Be here tomorrow, or we will have the police remove you from your home. Huh? Hell, and then, even though it gets cut off, saying, go ahead and call them, tell me how that goes. Your kid does not live with you. They can live with their girlfriend if they want. And it's not your choice. Get off your high horse. Yikes. Shout out to the neighbors for pretending they don't hear me screaming at my kids like a psychopath. Okay. Not every parent should homeschool. Well, that should be obvious. My 13-year-old daughter doesn't know her times tables or the states of Australia, little capital cities, or what other countries look like on the map. Notice I'm not the only one. My 15-year-old is way behind, and I blame myself completely. You stress every day. Some things just don't sink in and feel... Homeschools still doesn't know alphabet months. Sounds like you're incompetent teachers, but also some stuff I don't think kids really need to know. I mean, look at this. I can understand, like, being frustrated your kid does not know multiplication. Usually they know that stuff when they're in elementary school, but states of Australia, unless they're going to live in Australia someday, why do they need to know the different areas of, like, of Australia in the first place? Teach them stuff they need to know. If they're not learning on this stuff, well then, maybe they should go back to public school. Organic moms. A 6-year-old is away for the night with my sister-in-law. Just got this text. It's so hard letting her go with people who do not align with us. But I'm proud of making her making her own decision. Leaving my house. What did she teach this kid about chemicals? She told blank the other day, no McDonald's because it's chemical food. To tell me that Mexican joint that wash her hands with chemical stuff. Shit like this is breaking my brain trying to process this shit. Have you tried not screaming at the baby? Okay, what kind of headline is this? Help, I'm losing my voice. Anyone got a trick to get your voice back? Woke up with very little voice, and the more I try to scream at my 2-year-old, the worse it gets. Any tips to fix my voice quickly, pretty please? Yeah, again, like the title says, have you tried not screaming at the baby? Like, why are you screaming at your 2-year-old? I mean, if you're losing your voice and you're screaming, guess what? Screaming is going to make it worse. Okay? How dare you educate my son? Oh no. That'll be fun to teach my speech students. Hello, my name is in Spanish. Do you know my son is one of your morning speech students? Came home speaking Spanish, which I found surprisingly inappropriate. How? What is he calling you, a bendejo or something? My son is American, spoken English his entire life. I appreciate the encouragement and patience you had towards him, but don't confuse him with your Spanish words. He's done just fine knowing this country's language, thank you. What's wrong with your kid knowing another language? What if he comes across somebody who only speaks Spanish and he wants to converse with them? I mean, not everybody in this country knows English. I mean, everybody in this country should know English in order to properly try to adapt if they're going to live in this country, to adapt like how communication is. But if they also want to learn another language, that's fine. Okay, some people don't have English as their native language to immediately speak in America. So it's not wrong to learn Spanish in case they come across somebody who commonly speaks more Spanish than English in order to communicate with them. Offering up your kids for free labor. That doesn't sound good at all. Looking for someone to help weed my gardens every day, 2 to 3 hours a day. Pay everyday work depending on hours that day. I'm in the Madonna subs. Can I have my daughter help you? You don't need to pay her. I'm trying to have her learn about labor work. Working for free is too much to ask for her. Learn how hard work is rewarded with pay, then how to manage that money. Give me my phone number so we can talk and make plans. Yeah, because why would you have your kid work for free? Like, I get it, they have to learn work, but nobody should have to work for free, especially hard labor. Okay, if you're gonna work, you should be compensated for that. I don't care how old you are. Work for free is not a good thing. Punishing your child for finding out the tooth fairy isn't real is crazy. Okay, this sounds like a disaster. Just learned our 9-year-old did an experiment on us. Lost tooth, told no one for 3 days, kept tooth under his pillow, no money. Tells us he lost a tooth, next night there is money under his pillow. Then he confronted us about his scientific evidence that the tooth fairy isn't real. That's actually pretty good. Wouldn't have punished my child if she did that if the tooth... You would punish your child for that? Really? Punish your child for knowing for the fact that the tooth fairy isn't real. Your child's gonna learn that someday. Whether he has scientific evidence or not, because eventually the truth's gonna come out, just like there is no Easter Bunny or Santa Claus or anything like that. And I know some people are gonna say, oh, there is a Santa Claus, he comes down your chimney. If there's some kind of fat fuck coming down my chimney in order to break in and leave presents under my tree or whatever, and then take a shit in my toilet and then not flush or anything, that's not Santa Claus. That's just a nasty intruder trying to make up for the fact that he did something in my toilet and did not get rid of the evidence. That's not something to celebrate. Don't touch my dad's bunker stuff. The bunker stuff is for doomsday, so please stop raiding our supplies. Off-limits sign is now hung on the door. All items must be signed out by completing a form signed by Dad and replaced within 3 days. For an umbrella? Stores front. Survival. No, what the fuck? No, screw that. You're grounded. 2 words I'm very familiar with. Where are you guys? We're out to dinner right now. What? Just got home from work. Why would you guys go without me? Really wanted to go. Gonna wait like 10 minutes till I got home? Don't use that tone with me. We'll talk when I get home. Tone? How can you tell the tone? It's a text message, huh? Whatever blank invited me to go get some food anyway, so I'll just do that. Okay, be home by 8. It's early 7:40. How am I supposed to be home by then? What? I don't care. Be back at home at 8 or you are grounded. So, you're gonna go off and have dinner without without your offspring, but then when they offer to do so with a friend and everything, and if they don't come back within a 20-minute period, they're in trouble. So it's okay for you to do something and not tell them, but if they do something, they have to be back in a quick period of time, otherwise they're in trouble. Fuck you. Some strange advice. When my Tyler punches my dog growls at him. I always tell my dog from growling at my son. Tell your son to stop fucking hitting the dog. It's that simple. Like, you can't tell your dog to stop growling. The problem is your child not knowing that hitting the dog is wrong. Like, seriously. Like, eventually, if the kid's gonna keep hitting the dog's not gonna like it and actually fight back. Okay? Dog is gonna retaliate. Don't delete the Minecraft. Deleting my son's Minecraft world that he's worked on for years. Punishment for eating my cookies. Now he won't talk to me. What's wrong? Are you serious? And look right here. Kids take their Minecraft worlds very seriously. That was extremely over-the-top punishment just because you ate your cookies. Yeah, because, like, look, I know I'm not well-versed in Minecraft because I barely ever played it in my lifetime. But that takes a lot of work. Because, like, of how you're putting everything together just to make a world or even a building or anything, depending on what you're doing. Right? That takes a lot of time and effort. Get something done. And you deleted it just because you ate your cookies? This is how you ruin your connection with your child. Like, golly. A slap in the face. My dad, well, maybe you don't deserve a PhD. Dropped out of my program a couple months later. After 12 years, 7 spent struggling to finish with my dis. Okay. I guess it means dissertation or something. I'd already considered quitting when he said it. It still was the single most hurtful thing he could have ever said. So, instead of encouraging your child to keep going, like giving them advice and trying to help them get through this, you just pretty much encourage them to just give up. come on. Toxic and insensitive. Is this toxic or insensitive? Mom told me to vacuum and clean up the living room. It's a complete mess. She told my uncle to do the dishes a couple hours after she got back. Woke up from a nap and she said, "Why didn't you clean and vacuum the living room?" I said I was resting. It's a really bad cold, and I said, "You told my uncle to do the dishes, but he didn't do that." She said, "Oh, that's because he was feeling a little under the weather." Ay, caramba. Fuck this mother. One rude mom. I'm not doing it next week. You're a grown woman. No worries, they'll be gone. You're feeding the animals this coming week. Haven't I say they'll be gone anyway. I have school, no one can take me over. Choices, we make them. Choice to neglect them, what does it even mean? No, I'm just getting rid of them, and you're not feeding them, you will not get rid of them. Yeah, let change. Wow, so you don't care about an animal's well-being. Instead of just doing something simple as feeding them, you're just going to get rid of them because you can't be bothered. What a terrible mother there. Pushing the boundaries. Let's see. Change the scenery. Is our company's mental health counseling? We might get our shots soon. What do you mean? I mean, come see you or something? I don't think that's a good idea to travel, plus people in blank aren't being safe. Me don't want me to come even if I have natural antibodies and a vaccination. Okay, no worries. Have you seen the news about a new strain of coronavirus? We can talk about it once you have the vaccine. Also, stop with the guilt trip thing. Thanks for understanding my depression, reaching out. Sorry to have bothered you. Hateful me once again. No love shown for me. What the fuck? I don't even know what to think about that. That just, come on. Dealing with an abusive parent. We no long chat shall I come to, huh? You're more than free to come up to, huh? I do agree we need a chat. I'm not comfortable meeting you at my house. You'll be able to stay at mine. And we can meet in a public place for coffee, i.e. a park. I don't know who you are anymore. Huh? What? Don't feel happy being alone with you because I don't feel safe around you. I don't want to bring you into my house, which is my safe space. I'm happy to meet, but it will be on my terms or it could be a phone call. So you don't know who your child... Then down here, thankfully, it's got the concept, like context saying, doesn't respect child's home as a space. Like, no boundaries. Can you say selfish? Please, can you please consider easing into using my new name and pronouns? I know we haven't spoken about it much, but it's an important part of my identity, and you ignoring it hurts a lot. Did you see my text? I saw it, not sure if I'm ready for that. Oh boy, no. Call me a new name so bad that it's not worth my mental health. Every time you call me Trey, it hurts our relationship. I think it makes me feel. You're not the only one that's deal with it. This is not about you, dipshit! It's about your offspring trying to live their lives with their identity that they now identify as. You can't respect their new pronouns or even their new name that they wish to go by? Again, who gives a shit about how you feel? This is not about you. Okay? Oh my god, self-entitlement. Respect the how somebody who's transgender, how they feel. No means no. Oh, I wish no meant no whenever I fucking say it. Sorry about the whole no shirts thing. Friend has mental breakdown at 4 a.m. so blank, and I had to help them calm down, get some fresh air. Who was it? They don't want me to say they're embarrassed and feel they overreacted. Was it blank or a blank? No, ma'am. Or blank, no, ma'am. So, just let it go, bitch! Again, they don't want me to say on you, you're trying to narrow it down. Person doesn't want to be identified, and yet you're trying to figure it out. No, just shut up and let it go. Struggling with an incompetent parent. Oh, boy. Since you're not back, I need the number of your old landlord so I can make sure your dog isn't dead or anything. Fluffy needs food and water. Want nothing to do with you. You are an evil person. Let it call CPS on me. Have my children... What? Hold on. They needed the landlord's number so they can assure their parents' dog is still alive. The only thing the parent was concerned about was everything except the pet's well-being. Golly. The cutting board dilemma. Hey, can something come with me come stay the night tonight? Dad and Sean wrecked the car. I can't find them. I have to give my friend's car back. I have nowhere to go. My code and everything is in the car. They won't tell me where they're at. No, not tonight. Didn't you get paid Tuesday? I'm gonna be on the street. What happened to the money from Tuesday? Dad has everything. It's just me. Well, call the cops. You guys can't come over here every time something goes wrong. Keep running around crashing, causing trouble. You're gonna let your child be on the street, and you don't care. Inconsiderate. Drunk parents are the worst parents. Wait, what? Hold on. It's given the exact same text from above. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's the same thing, and yeah, you got different, like, stuff down here. You guys just repeated the same screenshot. Common courtesy. I do not understand why you don't give blank the common courtesy of saying hi and goodbye. It's the most basic human interactions. It's so unkind to not respond. It is really hurtful. You owe him an apology. If I see you treat him like that way again, you'll lose your car for a week. It saddens me that you are unkind. Oh, come on. Taking away a car? Absolutely nothing be kind. I literally did say goodbye. He said see ya, and I said bye. Must not have heard me. But still, like, you didn't hear them. You instantly assumed they were being rude, and then you're threatening to take away their car. Overreaction. Emancipation woes. Hey, I don't expect an answer until you get home. But how would you feel about me being emancipated? I'm trying to phrase things as politely as possible. I don't mean any offense. What's the reason you want to be emancipated? Why is it the first time I'm hearing of it? I haven't told you yet because I had nothing prepared. I didn't know the requirements or ways to carry them out, and now I do. I want to be emancipated because, and I mean this nicely as whatever. Yeah, something's got to be going wrong if the child wishes to be emancipated. Unblocking is in their future. Oh no. Birth helper. Nice name. Happy Easter, Tristan. Love you from your dad. Stop contacting me, Mark. This is just sad. Contact me again, you're going to be blocked in advance for this. Hey, son, you shouldn't feel like you block me when people disagree. Block and go ahead and feel... What the fuck? Raised correctly, Grandpa would be disappointed. What the... Nah. Grandpa would be disappointed. What does that have to do with him? Parental nightmare. My brain is melting from this stuff. Please let it end. We need to work together and move forward. It's not optional. We need to have a family meeting. Action must be taken in the upcoming weeks. This discussion must occur before Sunday. Sorry, absolutely ridiculous. I work 55 to 60 hours a week and do my schoolwork and already clean up after the massive messes you make while I'm at work. Now you're telling me I have to cook for you once a week or you will fine me $100. What? More power trips. What the fuck? Another immature parent. Jeez. Is that how much you love your family? Not even a goodbye? Can you at least let me know you made it to blank? Real mature, thanks a lot. Just, come on now. Misery definitely loves company. I'm sure it does. Just want Dad to be happy for his birthday and surrounded by people who love him. Absolutely cannot believe how you treat me. Yes, blank has officially rubbed off on you. Misery... What? I don't feel comfortable telling you how I feel. I just tried, and this happens. You don't treat me respectfully as your mother? Given the same amount of respect as you are giving me. An eye for an eye. Oh, you got down here. Their dad has dementia. It's saying that their dad is having a birthday that weekend. Mom is upset, canceling the plans. Like, ay, mi cabeza. Thankfully, that's the end of it. I think my allergies are starting to act up because my eyes are having a hard time focusing and being itchy, so... Has anybody else had weird parental interactions? or anything in comparison to any of the stuff, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, and good day, everybody.